Hi YouTube, this is JJ714 coming at you. As you can see, I have a freshly washed face now, so I'm going to get ready to do my makeup tutorial. I am in the process of changing the way that I cleanse my face because I am trying to find more natural products. I have used or have been using my Clinique facial soap, which is this. I'm almost out, and after I finish it, I will not be purchasing any more. What I use for my toner, I have been using the witch hazel. It's astringent, and I'm actually making a spritz for my face using witch hazel, which a friend of mine's on Hairlista as well as YouTube, and I'm not going to call her name, gave me a suggestion or recommendation. It sounded pretty good, and this is actually some rosemary herb that I have in here with some apple cider vinegar. And I have another week, well, it'll be a week this coming Tuesday, and then the week after I will be taking this out and straining it and then adding my witch hazel and probably some rosemary or lavender for my spritz. But I use the Clinique facial soap to wash my face. I use the witch hazel to use as a toner, and I use 1 drop of my sweet almond oil, and I literally mean 1 drop of it, and I use that for my moisturizer, and it recommends using it especially around your eyes. So now that I've got that done, my first step, I'm going to be using my Black Radiance Mocha foundation. Now ladies, it comes with the sponge, but I'm not going to use my sponge. I'm actually going to use my foundation brush. And I may have to use it or wet it a little bit, but it's working. And what I always try to do is make sure I get underneath my chin, and make sure you do a smooth coverage underneath your chin, because you never want it to look like you have two colors when you're using your foundation. And if I'm not looking in the camera, which I would look from time to time, it's because I'm looking in my big mirror. It's easier for me to use my bigger mirror when I'm in the restroom than to use my small mirror. And as you can see, I'm getting really good coverage. Now it's really up to you whether or not you use powder. I don't always use powder, but since I mentioned that I would use powder this time, I will. Also, the thing about sponges, ladies, it has a little compartment for you to put the sponge in. I would recommend buying a pack of these from Walmart, because I always am concerned when things are closed up about that bacteria. So that's another reason why I don't really use the sponges that often. My next thing, I'm going to put my concealer on, and I'm going to actually be using my sheer cover because I haven't got any Black Radiance concealer yet. And I mostly put my concealer underneath, and I also put it on the side of my nose to try to, make my nose look a little smaller, although I'm pretty happy with myself. So, and I know some ladies use primer to put their shadow on to keep it, but I'm gonna be honest, lady, my concealer works great as a primer. So I don't spend the extra money for a primer. That may change in the future, but I don't see it happening now. Maybe in a couple years when I turn 50. Okay, now I got that done. Now this is when I use my powder, if I use powder, because I always try to make sure that my foundation and everything is set. And I am using the Black Radiance powder. This brush, I can use it. I'm going to use it for my powder. I also use it for my blush. And I have other brushes. I got my knockoff MAC, which I haven't used yet because I need to clean them. I just haven't taken the time to clean my brushes. Most of the time, I try to, especially when I'm using powder, concentrate on my T-zone area, because if anything, those are the areas that get oily. But the reason I do flick it on overall is to get a more matted look, as you can see. Now I'm going to use my Black Radiance. This is Fire and Desire eyeshadow. Now I'm going to use this as my base, and I'm going to use this as my over here. But what I'm also going to do, because I like the smoky eye look, I will be using my hip, and one is like a darker green. There is a gold, and if depending on how the top comes out, I may use the gold at the top as well. So I'm going to use my brush here, dual brush. Mirror underneath. Oh, it's a beautiful color. If you heard that, that was my computer. I think I'm uploading some videos onto YouTube as we do this session, and I think it was letting me know that it was finished. That's pretty. I like it. Now I'm going to use this greenish color. It looks like it's like maybe a darker color, but it's actually green. And it has a little mirror there too. I'm going to use this one right in the center. And actually, let me look up here. One moment. I love these shades already. Now I do have to admit, I do tend to play with my eyes a little bit more because everybody has a part they like to accentuate, and for me, it's my eyes. And I'm actually using the gold with this color. I just like the earth tones. I think they look really nice and natural. I mean, okay. Now I'm going to use I'm gonna be honest, I had a gold color one of these I purchased at the same time that I purchased a midnight blue, and that's the one I really want to use, but I cannot find it. So I was gonna buy it again, but I hate buying something again that I should already have. Now this is the actual top that they have, and it's a little bit fatter, so people who may have challenges with thinner ones, but I actually like to use, if I can find it. Well, I can't find it right now, so I guess I will be using that. So I'm gonna just have to really take it easy using it. Use this one. I have contacts in, so that's why I was really trying to find my little thin one. I may have put it a little too heavy on this eye. Okay, let's see if you can see that. Okay, and this was in it's mineral shimmers, and this color is sleek black. And I'm going to use my mascara by Revlon. It's Lash Fantasy Total Definition. The white end is primer, the black end is mascara. I'll start with the primer first. Okay. Now the mascara. Okay. And sometimes I will put 2 coats of mascara on. I'll let it dry for a little bit. Now I'm going to do my lips. I've already got a little bit of healing butter on. And I'm going to use my lip pencil in Seneca. It's almost gone, so I have to purchase some more. This is one of my favorite lip liners actually. And it's by NK lip pencil. And I'm going to use my Black Radiance, it's called, I took the top off, Sundrenched Bronze lipstick. Sometimes I play around using my lip pencil, my lip stick pencil, brush, but most of the time it's easier for me just to put it on using my, just using the lipstick. Using the pencil helps the lipstick last longer, but I'm like, sometimes I just want to get it over with. And I'm using my liquid lip color. This was Black Radiance, and if I can find the color again, which I can't, but it's pretty. I think I mentioned what color it was when I did the product review. And I could probably actually put this on by itself. Now what I normally do is take my rag. I don't like using toilet tissue too much. Excuse me. Toilet tissue too much because the paper gets in your um, mouth. But I use a rag and clean the outskirts of my lips, and then I'll take it and I'll just wipe around to get any excess. And I use a lot of bleach. Sometimes it comes out, sometimes it doesn't, but I always try to get new rags like every 2 to 3 months anyway, so no biggie. But next I'm going to use my blush, which is the Artistry color Bait blush, and this color is Toasted Almond, and it's really pretty. I mean, it's just some things I'll look at makeup and it's like, I have to think about it, but there are certain colors that just pop, and this one did. It's really, really pretty. So I'm going to just take it and mostly concentrate on my cheek. And I also put some lightly up at the top and also down, and make someone with a fuller face. Sometimes it gives you a slimmering effect. And that is really, that's it. Let me take this off and straighten up my hair. And now, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think. This is my predominantly Black Radiance look, and I love it. What I started out with, after of course cleansing my skin, I started out with the Black Radiance Complexion Perfection, and this is more of a cream powder foundation, and my color is Mocha Mocha. Next I put on some of my Sheer Cover Dual Concealer, and this is in the dark and deep. I'm almost out of it, but I don't have to use concealer, but I use it because I do have dark circles. Then next I use my Black Radiance pressed powder, and like I said, ladies, I don't always use powder, but every now and then I'll use it more in the summer. And then like when I exercise and I take my shower, sometimes I'm just still from perspiring, I'll still get some sweat, or sweat glands coming up, so I may use a little powder just to make my skin more I guess more of a matted look. But really, I don't really have that problem with my skin, but I just really want to try the powder since I did see it. And so far I think I will be using it, but I won't use it for every makeup application. Next I use my Black Radiance Fire and Desire. Now I use the Fire, which is the darker color, but I didn't use this because this is more, it's like white, and for me, because of what I was putting on my face, I wanted to blend in a little bit more, so I'll probably use that more when it gets warmer than now, but I sort of like what I did so far. And for my inside, for the here and at the top, I use my hip, and this is called Saucy number 816, but I used a darker color, which is a green, for my smoky portion, which is in the center, and I used to highlight under my brow the gold, and I love this. This is really, really nice. And my blush, I use underneath my my liner, the Black Mineral Shimmer, and this is in black. I'm trying to find my gold, so when I do this particular one, it'll all sort of blend in. And I use for my my cheeks, this is the Artist Color Baked Blush, and this is in Almond. So these are really pretty. I'm going to pick up some more. They have a different shades of this, but I really, really love the way that it goes on. It's really, really soft, and it really blends into your skin. So if you want a more of a natural look without a made up look, I think the Black Radiance Makeup is a real good investment. My lipstick, of course, is Sundrenched Bronze, and I put some um, healing butter on my lips. I also use Vaseline, but I'm trying to stay away from Vaseline. And I put my lipstick on, and then I use my um, this is a lip color, but I look at it more as a lip gloss. It's a little heavy for a lip gloss, so I'll probably get some more lip gloss and use that by itself as a lipstick. And then I have my Revlon Lash Fantasy, which this white part is the primer, and then the mascara, which is in black. So that is my look, and just let me know what you think. But I love makeup, but I don't like the makeup feel. So that's what I always try to portray. I am trying to work on more to do like nighttime makeup, especially at night. I have to put it on a little bit heavier just because of depending on where I go. But I still like to have a more natural look and not a made up look. So let me know what you think. Have a blessed day. Talk to you later. Bye bye.